Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective finance reading for Scorpio. Now, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself today, then please check your other placements. You may find a message in there. Now, this could be relevant to your past, present, or your future. It is a timeless reading, so whenever it drops into your feed is likely to be when it could be relevant for yourself. But today is the 27th of July, just in case you want to know the date that I'm recording the video. Okay, so if you do like your message today, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. You'll get more notifications of when it is that I pop new content on. And yeah, it will also help push the message out to anybody that needs to hear it. Now, as always, I'm not a qualified financial advisor. This is just a message from Spirit to confirm or to give some advice with regards to a current financial circumstance that it feels the collective of Scorpio need to hear. If you do want qualified financial advice on what to put investments in, things like that, please go and seek that from a qualified professional. So let's get into it. So Spirit, can we get two more cards? You're just chucking them out at me, aren't you? There we go. So, okay. The overall energy for your spread, then, we've got this Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you don't really do any rushing into any decisions with regards to your finance. You're quite happy to take your time and make decisions based on what it is that you want. You are very, how do I put it? You're very mindful of doing things in your own way, in your own time. You don't let people push you into making decisions, which is great. Now, in your current situation, we've got this Five of Pentacles. Now, that's come out in a challenge position. Now, this is suggesting that there could be some parental money issues that you may be needing to learn from, but it could be quite challenging to try and find out what they are to get them addressed. The reason why I say it could be challenging to you is if you've got parents like me, they do not like talking about money. It is quite taboo for them. It is very much something that they like to keep quiet about because they think it's, certain things that may have happened, debts, things like that. They feel that they're shameful. They think that money is something that's private, needs to be kept a secret. I don't know why. Mine don't even like to tell me what budgets they've got or anything else. They still don't do it. So if you've got parents like mine, you're good luck getting blood out of a stone. And that could be why you could be finding it quite challenging. It could also be that whatever you are learning about finances from them, but especially if there's things that you need to learn from with regards to their mistakes that they've made in the past, or just things that have happened that you need to learn from, they could be quite hard to hear as well. So that could be why it's a bit challenging, purely because of the nature of what it is that you're learning. Okay, let's get clarification on that. So we've got a Nine of Pentacles, a Judgment card, and can we get one more card, please, Spirit? Thank you. And we've got an Empress. So the Nine of Pentacles then come out in the reverse. We've got Judgment coming out as a bit of a challenge, and an Empress in the upright. So that Nine of Pentacles then is telling me that money is not coming in very quickly, and maybe there's a bit of feeling like there's some bad luck with regards to money. Maybe if it is coming in, it is going out. Maybe there's some bad choices that are being made, possibly something that your parents could have done as well, which is why you need to be learning from it. Maybe it's bad choices that they've made that are still lingering on that you need to learn from, and that could be why it's quite challenging, because it is getting them to open up about bad choices that have been made. That Judgment card is telling me that part of it is that people may have been spending more than they were earning, and the challenge is not doing that to improve those finances. So it could very well be that maybe your parents might have been doing a bit of overspending. They may have got themselves into a bit of debt. This could be something that's still lingering on now. Maybe they're still in debt and you're trying to help them out or help them through it. It could be that it's affecting them come pension age, and you're now trying to deal with it and help navigate them through it. But yeah, so it does look like there's something to do with some sort of overspending, some sort of debt that's going on. The Empress is suggesting that there needs to be some sort of clear goals and goal setting along with that. So potentially that could be what you're doing to maybe try and help them, to try and learn what it is that you need to be learning. So there's some, you've got the long-term goals and you're setting objectives on how to get there as well. So that's what's in your current energy. It could very well be with what you're trying to get your parents to open up with, or how you're dealing with money issues that they may have already done, or it could even be that it's just trying to get them to open up on money issues, or you dealing with their money issues for them. I mean, I know there's I've seen quite a few people that, like if a parent's got Alzheimer's or dementia, and then the children are then starting to look into the finances to deal with them, got power of attorney, and some of the hidden debts that have been sitting there from bad decisions that you've then got to try and work your way through and make a methodical plan of how to deal with it. But it can be quite challenging trying to find out from the parent what's gone on, because they can't remember, so you could be somebody in one of those positions at the moment. Now, in your blockage, we have this Five of Cups, and now that is in a challenge position. So a Five of Cups is telling me that you are on your way to achieve your goals, but it is a little bit, you're feeling a little bit stuck with that at the moment. It's like things aren't really moving, possibly because of this financial issue that you're having to deal with. You're probably putting all your time and your effort into dealing with that and trying to work out what's been going on. So you're not really moving very far at the moment because it's a struggle to get what you need. Let's get clarification on that. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. So we've got the High Priestess and the Star come out in challenge positions. And we have a Ten of Cups as well in the upright to clarify that Five of Cups. So that High Priestess is telling me that you might find it quite hard to spend wisely. Maybe you are wanting to give to charities as well, but again, it's something that you may be struggling with, maybe because you're dealing too much with everything else. You're not quite able to deal with whatever you need to. Maybe certain things need to be with the spending wisely, it could be that is a bit of a challenge, especially if there's a lot of debt that's going on, because you've got to try and navigate that as well as dealing with your normal spending. The Ten of Cups is telling me that you do need to, part of your blockage is that other people have been included where money's concerned, and spending gives a good effect on them. So maybe part of this that's happened is that either you or one of the things that you need to learn is that you need your spending habits on other people. Maybe your parents might have spent money on other people, and that's something you need to learn from. It's regards to the effect that it's having on other people. So this is suggesting that part of your blockage is that you think that you need to spend money on other people. You need to be spending in order to make them feel happy. The Star is also telling me that you are looking at people that are successful around you. You're trying to get success, but you are finding it challenging. Maybe certain things that they are doing or have done you don't agree with. Maybe you think you can do things in a better way. Maybe you don't really have many successful people around you that you can learn from properly. It could be very well that you may have had a lot of people around you, especially in your past, in possibly your parents that haven't been successful. So you need to find somebody that you can learn from in order to navigate this potentially. Now, your core belief with regards to that's contributing to this blockage. We've got this Empress, which is telling me again that you need to, or that you believe that in order to get the long-term outcome, you've got to set your mini goals. You know, this is it's telling me that you very well, you're very methodical with your approach to getting what it is you need with money, which is a great belief, to be fair. I'm not quite sure why that's contributing to your blockage, unless it means that you are cutting out anything else with regards to that. To be fair, that could potentially be what's contributing to your the challenge with, you know, learning from somebody new. You've already plotted your course as such, and you don't want to be flexible from it. Maybe you've made your decision, you're going to do things in a certain way, and you don't want to flex around it. So we've got the Six of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Strength card to clarify that. So that Six of Wands is in the reverse. Now that is telling me again that you're not looking at people that are successful. So it must be very much then that you've got you've charted your path. You've decided what you're going to do, but you're not looking at other people that have already had success, which is exactly what this star is then, that's challenging. You're not looking at them. You're finding it too hard to emulate what other people have got in order to be successful. You're doing it your own way, and that's the way that you want to carry on doing it. Well, in your eyes, that's what you want to keep doing. Now, the Six of Pentacles is telling me that you also donate what you can to good causes. So you're doing a lot of maybe donating your time and your energy to charitable causes, which is this High Priestess. Maybe something's happened and you're struggling to donate, or you want to donate more and you are struggling to do so because you're fully aware that it will have a beneficial effect on other people when you do donate. You know, maybe it's your time that you're donating. Maybe you like to go to soup kitchens and help feed people. It could be that you like to donate your time to, you know, going out and visiting elderly people that are lonely. It could be any number of things, because you know that it's going to have a beneficial effect on those, and you know that it makes them happy. It could be that you just like, you know, giving your money away to charity because you know that at some point it's going to impact people's lives and it is going to help them, but you are struggling because you may not have quite the money that you need because of the things that you're currently dealing with. But that is something that it does seem as though that's something that there's a core belief that you need to be giving to who you can, where you can, because you know that it's going to benefit them. Okay. Now that Strength card is telling me that you are very good, daring and courageous when it comes to making your money, and you believe that you are going to have a lot of success because of that, which is good. And I believe that's probably why you're stuck in your own ways, because you feel that having the daring and the courage is what you need, not so much learning from other people. Now, in what can you do to help yourself or help improve your situation? We've got this Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that you need to stop worrying about whether or not you're going to be recognised for your efforts. Okay, it's suggesting that you find it quite challenging because you want to be recognised for what you're doing. Maybe you've got a secret attention-seeking behaviour. Maybe you like to be acknowledged for any charitable work that you're doing, and that could be why you're finding it a bit of a challenge at the moment, because you can't give out your time. Maybe you want to be seen as more successful than you currently are. I don't want half a deck, Spirit. I just want 2 more cards, please. Thank you. Okay, you're giving me 4. So we've got a Knight of Swords, a Seven of Pentacles, and they're both in the challenge position. Then we've got a Chariot in the reverse and a Ten of Wands to clarify that Eight of Pentacles. So that Knight of Swords, he's very much, you find it hard to decide on what you want, and you find it hard to not act hastily. Sometimes you may hesitate too much, sometimes you don't. It's like you struggle making full decisions with regards to some money sometimes. That's possibly why you don't let people rush you, because you just know that you're going to be struggling with whatever it is. Again, this Seven of Pentacles is a challenge because the pace that you make a decision can sometimes be a bit detrimental. So you do find it quite challenging not to rush into a decision, but at the same time, you also can find it a bit challenging because you haven't made a decision and you're overthinking it as well. That Ten of Wands is telling me that you feel that money is a bit of a burden, but you can examine everything and, you know, promote opportunities that come up. So if it's something where you need to exploit learning from successful people, okay, that's something that you need to do, and then you might find that it's not quite so tiresome or quite so much of a burden. The Chariot then is telling me that you need to make sure that when you're making your decisions, try not to hesitate so much. You know, make sure, he's telling me to think about which one's the right path, but try not to hesitate and second guess yourself too much, because it's what is causing you to delay things, because you look at money as being a burden, because you are overthinking. It's causing you to delay. So it's telling you to not be so, yes, don't be hasty, but at the same time, don't hesitate and try not to second guess yourself, because that's just going to cause you more delays with dealing with the financial situation that you're in. It's also going to delay any recognition. Maybe it's something where you want a lot of recognition for holding out on certain things, but you're not making decisions, you know, so you're not going to get recognition because you're not actually doing anything as such. And when you do, you know, it might be a long time coming. So just try not to second guess yourself too much. It's not a burden. There are plenty of opportunities that you can learn and grow from within it. If it's something where you are struggling with certain aspects, this is telling me that it means that you've got things that you need to learn. You know, if there's certain things that you find burdensome with regards to how you're dealing with things, maybe you've not got money or much money, maybe it takes a long time for you to make decisions, maybe it is something where you know, obviously you might be giving too much to charities, maybe it's something where you're not able to give enough. It just tells me that you've got more to learn from what you can do in order to strike that balance and improve your offerings in your situation. Now, if you manage to successfully navigate this and improve your circumstances, we have this Three of Pentacles. Now that is in the reverse, but that's what we've got for an outcome for you. Now it is telling me that you'll be less stressed. Now you'll also be aware that money doesn't buy you happiness, but your finances will improve. It might not be as stable as you'd like it to be, but it will be improving. Okay, and you won't be quite as stressed, so you'll probably be finding it less of a burden as well. Let's get some clarification. I'll pick that one up in a second. There's a lot of numbers on this table that are reoccurring. You've got a lot of sevens, a lot of sixes, and a lot of tens. So it might be worth checking your angel numbers to see whether or not there's any messages that they need to convey to you. But yeah, you've got, what's that, 1, 2, 3 tens. There's 1, 2, 3 threes, and then 1, 2. I'm sure I've seen another one. Yeah, 3 sevens. Is it just the 2 sixes? Yeah, quite a few recurring numbers out here. So do check out your angel numbers. They may have a message for you. Right, so anyway, this 3 of Pentacles then. So we've got clarification from the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have the Ace of Wands. So that Emperor then is telling me that you, again, you're helping those in need. So maybe not necessarily charitable acts, but people that might be in some sort of need of help. But it could just be more that you are still helping out wherever you can with some sort of charitable acts. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you're spreading your investments. So you're aware not to put all of your bread in one basket. You're spreading it around where you can. And the Ace of Wands is telling me that, you know, you're getting a lot of money as a result of hard work, and you are making money work for you as well. So that's an absolute fantastic outcome. That's potentially why it's going to be a lot less stress, why your stability is starting to improve, because you are still, you know, you're making that money, you are spreading your investments. It could feel like it might, one of the reasons why it might not feel quite so stable is because you're still giving your money out. And if you are investing into certain things, it might feel like you've not got that tangible money because it's currently locked up into because it's locked up into investments. But it is suggesting to me that it is going to feel a lot less stressful. It is going to be a lot more beneficial for you coming in the future, and you are going to get you are going to get the payoff for all your hard work. And you are making your money work for you. So eventually, whatever it is you're investing into, you know, you are going to see some returns from it. It's just going to take some time. So it might feel a bit wobbly and not quite so stable, purely because you're not seeing the returns from it just yet. Now, that could be an investment of your time, your energy. Could be getting a new job. You know, it could be anything that could help improve those finances for you. Right, let's get you an Angel of Abundance card as well. See if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to convey. Okay, so we've got cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There is no need to compete, as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnership, you can accomplish anything. Okay, well, I hope that has helped some of you Scorpios know what or give you advice with regards to what you can do to improve your current financial circumstances. If you did enjoy your message today, please don't forget to hit that like button. It will help push the message out to anybody else. Good luck, and thank you for joining me.